of the tape for this matchup, and there it is right there in the numbers. Both men are 32, but a 78-inch reach for Carlos Lopez.
Yeah, and that's half a foot right there.
You got that right.
That can make a big difference, especially that Lopez's favorite punch is that big right hand. You know, maybe you get those extra 6 inches in there to land it, and extra 6 inches to play with. We'll see.
He loves to land and finish with it.
And Aiken coming out.
We are underway
With the southpaw stance, which can make him susceptible to that right hand if Lopez finds a trajectory.
Harrison told us he is a technical brawler, and he's working on punches in bunches.
His left-handed cross, he knows how to throw a straight left hand. That's already some good quality there.
He's got some snap, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Coming up short on it. He's got to figure out the distance on the taller Lopez. But there's ability there. And we have seen Carlos Lopez, and he's got ability as well. So
absolutely,
it could shape up to be an interesting fight.
Watch those fingers.
When Carlos was asked about his opponent, he said, "I don't know much about him. Honestly, I'll fight anyone, Bareknuckle."
Yeah, he's not kidding.
No, he's not.
Good defense by Lopez so far, because that left hand of Aiken has been sharp, but he's not been able to find the trajectory on it. And now Lopez is starting to get a little bit of a timing. Just missed the counter uppercut, but even he sees it as he's getting excited. He's letting him know, I just missed you with that counter.
And that is how Carlos Lopez finished Tegan Dooley in his BYB debut, with a big uppercut.
Oh, good right hand there by Lopez. And the thing, to close that gap, I tell you, Aiken would be better suited to use a couple of feints, start to throw the ability to time himself away from Lopez. As Lopez is starting to find, you can start to see little hints that Lopez is starting to get just on a little bit closer on the timing of Aiken's shots. So Aiken using a couple of feints might be able to offset that a little bit. Nice little jab there by Aiken.
Stepped into it nicely, Paulie.
Yeah, but a good technical
That's how he
fight
closed
there.
the distance, right?
Yeah, no, you can leap in, of course. You just got to be careful you don't leap into a punch.
We had that conversation about the Superman punch yesterday in our fighter meetings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always interesting. There's a little wrestling with the lead hands, which can happen with the opposite stances. And then once again, a little wrestling with the lead hands. And of course, with no boxing gloves, your fingers are free. You can kind of wrestle with those lead hands. We used to play Mercy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You grab each other's hands, try to twist each other around. You play Mercy in here with a lefty and a righty and Bareknuckle.
Oh, Carlos hid that jab so nicely. Harrison Aiken is game.
Yeah.
You can tell that he has put the work in. And he said of Carlos Lopez, he thinks he's been spoon-fed. So we'll find out. So far, Harrison Aiken is in this fight.
Yeah, both giving each other just the right amount of resistance and both showing a good amount of talent and skill in this first round. Close first round.
Yes. Great start.
Little respect at the end of the round. You saw they give each other 5.
Yes.
You know, respect of 2 true fighters. You see the ability once you got in there. All right. I got a fight on my hands tonight. I'll give it to you. It's an exciting bare-knuckle fighter, Joe Elmore, in the corner.
Yes.
Aiken. Elmore's another exciting guy.
The executioner in attendance here again tonight, Joey Beltran. And of course, the American top team tie for Carlos Lopez with Dean Thomas, and a lot of members of Sanford MMA in attendance tonight to support Desmond Green, who will make his debut still to come. Set for round number 2 for this battle at 205. Lopez in the red, Aiken in the blue. That would be the wraps because Carlos has blue shorts on. Mike Goldberg, Paulie Malignaggi, Claudia Trejos, Sal Bernstein. Great crew here tonight. From the James L. Knight Center, our title fight, main event still to come. Rene Rodriguez and Jomi Escoboza.
Tell you, both guys being very defensively responsible. They're both trying to set traps. You know, it's a really technical, interesting fight. And usually you see, by this point in the fight, a lot of, especially in the trigon, where not a lot of room to maneuver, an all-out brawl has broken out, or at least some hardcore exchanges. But both of these guys have really been able to be defensively responsible, while at the same time continuing to set traps. I mean, they could set off at any point, but both guys have been really skilled.
Aiken has a Golden Gloves background. He switched camps and coaches for this fight.
Good body shot by Lopez. A nice jab followed by the jab. That was already a good idea by Lopez, maybe to mix some shots downstairs. Even if they don't have a great effect, it's enough to cause a distraction.
Carlos, very calm guy, likes to fight from distance. Benny's talked about it in his previous fights, that right uppercut, high output, as he lands the right there.
Stop! Break. You gotta stop.
I tell you, Aiken shoots those sharp left hands, but he's coming up just a little short. Nice little combination there by Lopez. There it is.
Carlos dancing right in front of us.
And Lopez has that fight-ending power in that right hand, we know. And that destructive combination there started with an uppercut, and Aiken is not 100% yet.
And they were starting to play mercy for a second, Paulie.
Yeah, tell you. You can have it. There it is again. But Aiken seems to have his wits together. Oh, another big uppercut by Lopez
again.
And he's finding home for that uppercut. You can land uppercuts from the opposite stance with the backhand, because there's a little tunnel, I like to call it, that kind of leads to that, as you can see.
Well, Tegan Dooley, who he finished with a big uppercut, was a southpaw.
Yeah, I mean, both guys can do it to each other. I mean, Aiken can do it too, but he's not found the distance, and Lopez has now found the distance at home.
Carlos Lopez turning it on here late in round 2. This could be it. It is all over.
I think there's a question of whether Lopez landed a shot when Aiken was on one knee. I'm wondering if this is what he's looking for an assistant referee to help him with the call. Because Aiken was down, and the last shot may have landed. I'd like to see a replay, but the last shot may have landed when Aiken was on one knee.
We'll take a look at it on the replay. Bobby Wellmacher waved it off like a normal finish. He is now in conversation with our other referee, Wayne Spinola.
Yeah, and he told Lopez to stay where he was as well.
Yes.
Let's see his little slow look here. Let's see and he found the home for the right hand. There's a right hand, and that definitely started hurting Aiken. Aiken is not quite down yet. There's a jab, and there, see, he's got that one knee down and he gets hit. Yep, easy. That's a shot when he's called, Paulie. That's a potential DQ, and I wonder if that's what they're looking at, because he won't let Lopez go back to his own corner. Lopez has to stay in the blue corner, and he's a red corner fighter for this fight. It's some controversy. You know, we saw some controversy last show as well, where if guys are stuck in the clinch, they just take a knee to get out of the clinch, and that's a rule that might have to be looked at. And same with this here. You know, it can make all the difference. See, look, they're talking to him. The ref said what's knocking him down and what's keeping him down. See, because did the shot when he was on one knee keep him down? Yes, we know he knocked him down, but did the final shot keep him down? In which case, it's grounds for a possible DQ here. And here's again. I mean, we've already seen it. Knee touches right there, left hand. I mean, yeah, he's down. He's down. Yeah, he's down. And they're looking at the replay. This might be a DQ. Aiken might get the win here. It's a shame, and hopefully we just get a rematch.
Absolutely, and a great show of sportsmanship by both men right
This
here.
is what I love about bare knuckle and MMA. A loss like this doesn't completely derail your career. You get a loss like this in boxing, it can completely derail your career now. You know, because despite the controversy and the whole knockdown, the whole DQ thing about it. I've seen guys come back from it. I remember Terry Norris come back from it twice.
Yes.
But you know, the way you come back psychologically, you get distressed about it, and maybe you get matched tough after that when you would have been matched a little bit better, you know, because now you have a loss on your record. Kind of throws you off path. While here in bare knuckle and even in MMA, you may be able to come back regardless. I'd love to see a rematch, and you may get the rematch.
Absolutely, and if you take the side of Carlos Lopez, it wasn't like it was an intentional.
Yeah, you're in the moment.
It was in the middle of his combination.
Yeah, you're in the moment, but
he's looking to finish with that uppercut.
Yeah,
right?
You're in the moment. You've got to. I got away. I remember early in my career, I got away with one. I dropped the guy with a 1-2, and he took a knee and he popped right back up. And so the ref was trying to jump in, but before he could jump back in, I hit him with another 1-2 and knocked him out. And the ref gave me the knockout, gave me the benefit of the doubt, maybe because I was the A side. But when I saw the replay later on, I mean, his knee had it was like down and up. You know, like 1-2 made his knee touch and he jumped back up. In this case, Aiken did not pop back up. So, but still, nonetheless, a tough, tight call.
We're about to find out. Bob Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for both fighters, please.
Coach, you did a great job. Listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida, your referee in charge, Bobby Wambacher, calls a halt to the bout at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2 due to Harrison Aiken being hit while he was down. The referee has disqualified Carlos Lopez. Your winner by DQ, Harrison Aiken.